Hello everyone, this is Alex with the Timekeeper development team, and I want to show you one of the new features that we're making available in the new release of Timekeeper called Favorite Entries. Favorite Entries is meant to be a shortcut mechanism that makes it easy for you to add recurring entries to your timesheets with just a couple clicks of the mouse, so you don't have to go filling out the form every time. So you can create one of these from any existing time entry. So I'll go ahead and add one here. Let's say one of the things I do on a regular basis is a Timekeeper meeting, and every time I have one of these meetings, I have to come in here and fill out the form and submit it. Same information every time. Well, if I get tired of filling out that form, I can add one of these to my sheet and then pick it to get the little drop down, and in here you see save as favorite as an option. If I select that, it pops up this box for saving a favorite entry, and now I just have to give it a name. And I'll click save here, and that saves my favorite entry. You can see down in the bottom right here I got a notification that my favorite entry was saved. Now, anytime I want to add a new entry to a timesheet that has the exact same information as the one I just saved, I can simply click in an open space on the day or click on the header for a day, and I get this option for add time from favorites. If I hover over that, I get a listing of all of my favorite entries. So here's the Timekeeper meeting entry I just saved, and if I select that, it adds a new entry to that day with the exact same details as the one that I used to make the favorite entry. Now this is no longer linked to the favorite entry. That merely gives it the information to make this entry on my sheet. So I can come in here and I can edit this. I can change the hours, I can change the activity. Maybe I want to make this server support. I can go ahead and do that, and it doesn't affect my favorite entry. So if I come in here and I add another one, you can see it has the original information. It has nothing to do with the changes I just made. Now this works across timesheets too. So if I close this timesheet and I come over to this one, I can add a favorite entry here as well. And these are exactly the same as any other entry, so I can now copy this to Tuesday, for example. It works exactly the same. I can also create these favorite entries from any existing entry, so I can go way back in time, and maybe I like to do this Timekeeper development entry a lot, so I can save this as a favorite. Now it's saved, and I can go to any existing timesheet, let's say this one, and I can add my favorite. Here it is, Timekeeper development, and it has exactly the same information. Now all the information from a favorite entry is saved, so that's the project, the activity, any location, job classes, per diems, equipment, etc. All of that information is saved. So if you have per diem selected and equipment selected, it will save that, and every time you add a new entry from that favorite, those same per diems and equipment will be selected. Now, you can manage these favorite entries from your preferences page. You can see there's a section here for favorite timesheet entries, and it lists the 2 entries that I made. If I pick one of these, it will expand and show me the information for that entry. I can edit it and get the edit form. Let's say I want to make this 2 hours. I can submit that, save the name, and I can see the duration has been set to 2 hours. If you don't want to edit it, you just want to rename it, that's this button right here. And if you want to delete this favorite entry and never have it show up again, you can click this delete button, but this will delete it permanently, so be sure that that is what you intend to do. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this Timekeeper meeting one and go back to a timesheet. Let's say this one, and go to add a favorite entry, and you can see that it's gone. I only have the Timekeeper development entry now. So that's just about it for favorite entries. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to post them to the Google community. Hopefully this makes some of your day a little bit easier, and thank you for watching.